What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. And yes, let me address the elephant in the room, the hat. Yes, it's from a very known photographer in Canada. I bought a few of his gears. I bought a couple of his hats and I thought I'd try this one out today, see how it looks. For this video, it's the very first time I'm actually wearing something so bright. I don't usually wear something of this color, something that's a little bit more toned down, but I thought I'd give it a go for this special video. We are talking about what is actually in my camera bag 2025. I had to make it again, yes. Okay, so let me start off by explaining why I have to make this video again, because previously, as you know, I used to own two bags. One was my editing bag and one was my camera bag. I got rid of both of them. Why? Because I had to kind of make a judgment on the day as to what I am doing. I might just go for an editing day and then I realize, okay, I now need to dump the footage onto the laptop, onto the hard drive, which I don't actually have on me, or vice versa, where I've gone to edit for the day and then I think, oh, I actually need that memory card, which is actually in the camera, which the camera is then in the camera bag. So therefore it just didn't work for me, and I had to change over and buy the one bag which now carries everything. I know it's perhaps not a good idea, it's more of a personal preference as to what you prefer to do, but I just prefer now to carry all my gear in one bag. So yeah, let's jump into the camera bag and let's start with the camera bag itself. This is the Peter McKinnon Nomadic collaboration, and this is a version 1 of it, which is a massive 35-liter camera bag. It fits everything. It can fit literally the entire kitchen sink in here. This bag is absolutely enormous. It carries a lot for me, and it even has even more space at the front where I could even put my traveling gear. Like if I was to go traveling and I need some clothing in there for like a day or two, I could stuff that in there as well. And I've done that in the past as well. When I went a couple of years ago to Norway and Switzerland for a day or two, I could put my clothes in there as well, which kind of eradicates the use of a second bag. Okay, let's start with the accessories, the stuff that I use on perhaps a daily basis kind of thing. The accessories being the headphones. These are I can never get this right, these are the X4 version of the Sony headphones. These are absolutely amazing. I have these for a number of years now. The best thing I love about these, I think I didn't upgrade because the next upgrades don't actually fold, and I love these because they fold into a very minimum little package. This goes in the camera bag at the top, and I love these. They work absolutely well, they charge, and the battery life perfect. Okay, next up we have the editing pouch. This thing is fab. Let's open it up. Boosh, there. I love this thing. I am just OCD, so I like my things organized. I have the power cable in here, mouse for when I really want to get down to the editing and stuff like that. Solid slate hard drive, the Samsung one, which I believe is 1 terabyte, and also a card reader just along here. The little editing pouch. If I have this on me, I know that I can then power up the laptop and just get down to the editing of whatever I need to do. That's why I have this on me. LaCie rugged drive. You know, I've gone through a lot of these over the years. I have a massive pile. I try to kind of consume one per year. So throughout the whole year, whatever I shoot, whatever pictures I've taken, travel, photography, videos, everything goes into one drive, which is this the first one. The second one being the Samsung one. That's the finished product. This has everything in there, the A to Z. It's all consumed in here, and I keep this on me just in case the memory card needs to be dumped or whatever. Plug this into the laptop. We'll get to the laptop in a bit as well, but yeah, plug this in and transfer all my files, and it's in here whatever I need, whenever I need. Okay, next up is this solid battery case. This I got from the photography convention that I went to, and I saw this and I thought, I like this, I might just get this. It holds 2 batteries, and I think it makes sense for me because I own 3 batteries for my camera. So underneath that battery case lies my little pouch. This basically is accessories within accessories. It just holds all the little wires and stuff like that, everything that I may need to charge my phone or USB or whatever it is. Okay, this is another accessories that I have in my camera bag. I have a couple of these. Why? Because it is just so well organized. I love these things. They don't create a mess in the camera bag or in your organization. They hold everything in here. Now, what I have in this cube, also from Nomadic, is the accessories like some cables, some action cams and things like that. So everything is nestled in here nice and neatly. The 2 chargers along with my 2 action cams, which I've been using a ton of. Up here, as you can see, some cables up here, you know, mesh pocket and stuff like that, and it's just so well organized. I love this thing. Like I said, I own a couple of these because they are just so good. Okay, next on the accessories is this aperture light. I love this thing. I've spoken about this before. It's one of my favorite things. Basically is, here we are, see? It's just so good. I love it. It just gives that extra glow. It's got this little diffuser at the top, which works perfectly well. If I was to take that off, it becomes quite bright. But yeah, I tend to keep this on because it just works better for me. It charges via USB, which is fab, and it all stays in this little fancy little pouch, which is also weather sealed. These guys are fab. Aperture makes one of the best lights in photography and videography, and this is one of the few lights that I have that I've had over the many years. All right, let's put it away. All right, coming to one of the newest accessories added to my camera kit is this little action cam of a beast of an action cam, is the Insta360. I've been using this a ton of, even more than my own camera. This has been doing a fab job. If you don't know what this is an Insta360. This is version X4. And this basically just captures everything in a sphere of 360 around you, and then you download the app and then go and edit whatever you need in that app, or even put it onto your whatever editing profile or software, whatever you're using. Comes with this fab Insta360 selfie stick. Now the use of this is obviously an invisible selfie stick, so in the footage you don't see the selfie stick, which is the best thing about it. It's the newest addition to my camera bag, like I said, for specific reasons. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'll link it somewhere here or in the description below. Go check it out. You'll see why this is my best friend right now and why I invested in this, and one of the best things I've invested in a long time. Okay, so that's all the accessories out of the way. Let's move on to the camera equipment that I use, the camera, the lenses, and what I use all the time to take pictures and make videos. So yeah, first up is this 50mm from Samyang. This thing is absolutely so cute. I love this. This is a Samyang 50mm autofocus lens of 1.4 aperture. I love this thing. It's so small, it's so tiny, it's a little stubby little thing, so cute. It absolutely crushes product photography. I barely even need to keep a ND filter on it because of the fact that it is just used mostly for product photography of mine. I've had this for a few years now and I love this thing. It's my only 50mm, of course, and it's always been with me in the camera bag from day one because it's so small, it's so compact, it barely takes up any space, and it just does the job so well. Onto my most used lens. This is the 24-70 from Samyang. Yes, I'm a great fan of this company because they make absolutely incredible piece of kit for cameras. This is my only zoom lens from them, the other one being a prime. But yes, this is a 2.8 aperture from Samyang on the 24-70. This is my most used lens. I do all my videos, most of them actually, most of my videos, all my vlogs on this thing. It's a 2.8, which means that it gives that really open aperture, which makes a lot of light come in, and it just suits my kind of needs of making a video that little bit better. So yeah, this is always on the camera, apart from the point now where I'm filming on the 24 1.4. So I'm going to swap this over and then obviously show you my 24mm. Okay, and with a few adjustments, I'm back here, and now we have swapped over the lens, and I'm going to show you my 24 prime lens. This is a 24 1.4 from Sony. This is a G Master lens. It's the very first version that Sony took out, and every vlogger out there that has a Sony kit more or less has once either owned a 24 1.4 or has at the moment a 24 1.4, because this lens is such a beast. It's one of the best piece of kit that Sony has produced in terms of camera and accessories. This being one of the best lenses, I would say, has the best reviews on their website of using this piece of equipment. So yeah, I had to invest in this, and this stays in my camera bag all the time as well because of the quality of this piece of kit. It is absolutely magical, this 24 1.4. It's the autofocus on this is really good. And being a 1.4 is probably the largest aperture lens that I have, along with the 50mm. Usually I use for some of the vlogs, some product photography, some landscape and things like that. Last but definitely not the least, for sure, is my laptop. This is the MacBook Pro 15-inch. I believe it is stacked to the roof. If I want to download, if I want to edit, if I want to edit pictures and videos at the same time, plus downloading, plus browsing, this thing doesn't even wake up. It's still sleeping. This thing is so fast. I've got it stacked to the roof with memory, with gigabytes, GBs, whatever you need to get the job done. Everything is in here, and I edit all my work, all my pictures, all my video edits and everything like that is done on this. I don't have the need of a larger monitor or any of that sort because of space reasons, and also I just need to carry everything with me. So okay, and lastly, the most used piece of kit is the camera itself. Is my Sony Alpha Mark IV. So everything that you see on my channel, all my Instagram pictures, all my Instagram stories and everything like that is always captured on this one body. It's fab. It's done the job over the years of many pictures, so many videos. I upgraded from the Mark II Alpha onto this Mark IV, and I have no regrets or anything like that, or I have no plans of upgrading from this body itself. It shoots in 24 frames per second, 60 frames per second, and it does 120 as well, which is at HD. So it does everything in one camera. It also takes great still photography, so I don't have the need of upgrading for this body at this moment now.